So Eternals is outpacing Black Widow and Shang-Chi for first day ticket sales. I have no doubt in my mind that for some reason Eternals is probably going to be a huge release. I'd say it'll probably pull in, you know what? I'll say it'll probably pull in 100 million its first weekend, which is crazy because I got to be honest, nothing about this movie seems exciting to me. First off, in my opinion, you have like 10 Eternals, right? 10 characters. 10 characters that you need to flesh out and give screen time to. That means, when are you going to fit a villain in there? So I'm not expecting any kind of a villain, which is pretty standard for a Marvel movie at this point. They never have any good villains. It's a problem that's going to catch up with them. It's going to catch up with them eventually. You can't just have one every once in a while, especially when you're now at 26 movies. This is the 26th Marvel movie. Oh, man. So I think this is going to do well. And it blows my mind because this movie just has too much going on, in my opinion. But here's the problem. This is why I wanted to make this video. I wanted to talk about critic reactions because do they ever have anything bad to say about these movies? Do they ever have anything bad to say? That's what I'd like to know. Because look at like Shang-Chi. They were calling it a triumph. It's amazing. The best yet. Like every Marvel movie that comes out, critics call it the best movie yet. It's like, like Ant-Man 3. The best Marvel movie yet. Like, and look at these headlines. The women of Eternals will save the world. Salma Hayek could. She still could. She still looks really good. I was watching some of the red carpet footage, and she had this really good dress on, kind of showcasing her features a little bit, and it was pretty impressive. So, yeah, she's still doing good, but that's not the point I want to make here. The point is this. Like, look at these things. Marvel's Eternals, called epic and beautiful, as first reactions emerge online. And then we could just take a look at some of these, right? Like, there's never any bad first reactions. It's like, please take me to another premiere party, Disney. Please take me to another premiere party. Like, look at these. Wow, a lot to unpack. If Marvel movies are a Venn diagram, variations within the overlap, this movie is off the charts. Hands down the most different of any of their films. Marvel's Eternals is spectacularly weird and rich with a new MCU mythology that makes it feel separate from everything else. It's honestly refreshing. There's a bittersweetness to the film that you feel in its sunset shots. Eternals is surprising, epic, beautiful, yet dense. It takes some big swings, sometimes feels like a DC film, not a criticism. Other times feels like no other superhero movie ever. I wish I had a glowing, quick reaction to offer you, but I'm left with more complex thoughts. You just left a glowing, quick reaction. These critics, man. Like, and it just keeps going. Here's Scott Mendelson, who has the creepiest profile pictures I've ever seen. For real. It's like you could use these for FBI mugshot examples. He actually ends up giving it kind of like a mediocre one, which is surprising because he's usually a really good Hollywood shill. Says it flirts with being just a superhero movie, but barely gets by on scale. A few affable actors and some eventual intrigue. At its best, it plays like Marvel's playing in the DCEU sandbox, but coasting on comparatively generic superhero archetypes. And we go down here to Tessa Smith, who's, I want to say, definitely trying her best to get invited to another premiere. Holy crap! Eternals is a freaking masterpiece! Packed with adrenaline right from the start, but also filled with lots of heart and humor. So many MCU firsts! Your mind will be blown. Nods to comics, but a totally unique story those end credits are game changers. So once again, the reason to go is to see the end credits. With the sweeping visuals by Chloe Zhao and an ensemble filled with actors that feel destined for the MCU, Eternals isn't like any other Marvel movie. So many great twists, and the chemistry of the cast really makes this movie one to watch. And it keeps on going and going. I'm not going to read all of these, but you see what I'm saying? Like, every single movie is the best Marvel movie yet. As soon as it comes out, that one's the best one ever. Wow, they've one up themselves again. And the crazy thing is, people keep buying it. I'm sure it'll be a serviceable movie. But it's like, is this a masterpiece? No. This is going to be a generic Marvel movie, going through the formula, following the step-by-step plan, corporate made. They don't take any risks anymore. Like, these movies, they're generic. They're more generic than generic. I don't know what word I'm looking for there, but you get what I'm saying. But it's so funny to see the shills come out. That's a masterpiece, a triumph, the greatest thing ever. It's like, people just gobble it up. It's kind of sad in a way. So I'm sure this movie is going to make $100 million its opening weekend. After Shang-Chi, nothing surprises me anymore because that movie was pretty mediocre too. But that one was a triumph. This one's a masterpiece. So get ready. We should have some fun when the critics scores come out because I guarantee you that's going to be 99-something%. There's no way a Marvel movie ever gets a low score. They eat these movies up. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out. Also, make sure you subscribe to YellowFlash, my other channel. There's a link to that in the description as well. I do a lot of live streams over there that I don't do on this channel. Usually smaller and a little bit more personal. So make sure you follow me over there and sign up. Also, make sure to follow me over on Twitch. I do watch parties, play video games over there. They're always fun. Follow me over there and come hang out. Also, take a moment. Make sure you're still subscribed to the channel. There's something going on right now, and they've been unsubscribing people. So just take a second and double check on that and subscribe if you're new.